WFMZ TV 69 News Weekend Edition, live at 6 with John Derr, Karin Mallett, Jim Vaughn with sports, and meteorologist Amanda Cox with the exclusive AccuWeather forecast.
Local Rotary 7430 raised more than $50,000 during an auction televised last December on WFMZ TV.
And tonight we're opening up the phone lines for another televised auction right here in our studio to benefit two very serious causes. WFMZ's Stephanie Esposito reports.
Tonight it's going to be a beehive of excitement. We hope the telephones are ringing off the hook.
In the last year, Rotary 7430 has sponsored over 200 cleft palate surgeries. This year, they're raising money for another cause, too.
When we began in 1985, there were over 300,000 polio cases in the world. Now there are less than 2,000.
People who suffer from such deformities in third world countries are often shunned from society. That's why it's Rotary's goal to get to as many people as possible and even eradicate polio in the next 3 years.
To see a child not be able to smile because of the cleft palate problem, or a child not be able to walk because of polio still existing in the world, we had to make this happen.
So in less than an hour, these phone lines will open up and you can bid on items like vacations and jewelry. Get all of your holiday shopping done early and change lives all at the same time.
Flyers tickets, Phillies tickets, 76ers tickets. We have getaways to Hilton Head, Florida, Myrtle Beach, and other places. A lot of the local hotels are donating weekend stays.
Online bidding is open right now. Just go to WFMZ.com and look for the link. And keep it right here on WFMZ after the news for the live auction.
The whole process, it just makes you feel good when you know you're going to be putting smiles and having people walk who you never will meet, but you know you're bringing happiness into their lives.
Stephanie Esposito, 69 News.
Here it is, snow already starting to fall in the Lehigh Valley. This video was shot just minutes ago, and as you can see, snow showers are already making their presence felt right here in the viewing area. Next week. Too cold.
It is. Very cold.
So some interesting weather for you to start off.
I know. It makes it fun that way.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah. Thanks a lot, Amanda.
Thanks, Amanda.
One man's kite is another man's ornament. At least that's how things played out today at the Reading Pagoda. Carl, the kite man Lacey, was making and teaching others how to make miniature kites that could be used as ornaments. Might be too cold to fly a kite outside, but at least you can hang it on your tree.
Have you spent hours in the cold running extension cords, climbing up ladders, stringing lights?
Yes.
Well, John has. And if you or one of your neighbors has turned the outside of your home into a holiday wonderland, we would like to see it. Send in your name, address, and some photos of the display to holidaylights@WFMZ.com, where you can go to our website and click on the Holiday Lights icon. Starting next week, we will be showing the entries on 69 News at 5, 6, and 10. My neighbor shows everybody up.
Really?
Yeah.
That makes it hard for you.
It's like the Griswolds living next door to them.
Yeah, my wife and I waited till today to do it when it was really cold outside. So
yeah, bad idea.
Yeah, but at least they're up now.
There you go.
All right, still more to come on 69 News Weekend Edition. A good day to be out shopping if you're a Phillies fan or even a fanatic.
And 3 area teams were eyeing a trip to Hershey today. Full highlights from both state semifinal games coming up next in sports. This time of year is traditionally one of the busiest for retailers as we head out to buy holiday gifts.
But if you're a Phillies fan or even a baseball fan in general, you probably had another reason to visit the Vanity Fair outlets today in Why Missing, because look who's there. And of course, Mike Schmidt, Baseball Hall of Famer, Philly great. He was on hand to sign autographs for shoppers. And yes, of course, the Philly fanatic. He was there to do what he does, jumping on tables and causing the usual stir as he entertained people in line.
Back in week 1 of the regular season, North Penn walked into Bethlehem and scored a 23-15 win over Liberty. Now, since that point, neither team has lost a single game, with each one plowing through their respective playoff brackets. Today, in the state semifinals, the two Titans collided once again, this time with a trip to Hershey hanging in the balance. Dave Lesko recaps today's Eastern Final.
Because everybody's not sure who has what is what. It was authenticated via the size, or it was authenticated via
Obviously some audio difficulties there, so I'll give you the recap myself. Tyler Smith brought down there by Liberty's Darrell Klotz. Early on, this one was back and forth. Liberty really controlling the line of scrimmage. Here, Justin Davey heaving it deep downfield, and check out the play. Anthony Gonzalez defensively brilliant on both sides of the ball, really. He deflected it. Darrell Klotz comes up with the interception, and Liberty is in business. Here, a handoff straight ahead to Klotz, churning his way forward. Gonzalez keeps it, but he fumbles the ball. Now, that was a close play, but it was ruled, as you can see, it was ruled down by contact, very close. Could have been a fumble. It went Liberty's way. The Hurricanes retained possession, and they would cash in. Look at this play by Gonzalez. Going to buy himself time. Looks like he's throwing it away.
A dog is alive after being frozen to a sidewalk overnight in Wisconsin.
Authorities say the dog probably survived because he was insulated by layers of fat. Ty Milborn has more on how the Pudgy Pooch is doing now.
Jiffy the dog is safe and warm now and temporarily shacking up at the Humane Society. The 11-year-old Border Collie mix is lucky to be alive after spending the night frozen solid to the sidewalk outside his home.
Actually come up and see the dog frozen to the sidewalk was very, very traumatic for me. I've never seen a dog actually frozen to a sidewalk before.
Police say Jiffy got stuck to the ground after his owner let him outside. Neighbors say she tried to get him up from the sidewalk, but she couldn't, so she left him there. Jiffy's weight may also have played a part. He weighs 116 pounds, 70 pounds more than he should. But ironically, officials at the Humane Society say the extra pounds might have saved his life.
I think it's the layer of fat that he has that actually kept him insulated.
Police arrested Jiffy's 59-year-old owner and ticketed her. They want to see her charged with animal neglect. Her neighbor says it's wrong to punish the woman just because Jiffy got stuck.
She loved her dog, you know. That's the thing. She didn't just do it on purpose. That's one of them things, couldn't get it up the steps.
Incredible story. The DA has the case and is deciding whether to file charges. Officials at the Humane Society say Jiffy was in rough shape. They say they've gotten more than a half dozen calls from people who want to adopt him.
Breaking news in Bethlehem. Officials say a fire is burning this evening at the Brew Works. It was reported just after 5:30 at the restaurant located at Broad and Main Streets. 69 News reports from the scene say firefighters are working on putting out hot spots right now. It appears the two-alarm fire started in the kitchen and made its way into the air ducts in the upper part of the building. Adjacent businesses have been affected. There is some smoke and water damage to the building. There were no injuries. It appears everyone in the building at the time of the fire got out safely. We'll have much more on the story as it develops online at WFMZ.com and also tonight on 69 News at 10. We do have crews on the scene. That'll do it for 69 News at 6. Again, we'll be back with more local news tonight at 10.
And remember, you can also log on to WFMZ.com where 69 News is always on.
For everyone here, I'm John Derr.
And I'm Karin Mallett. Have a good night. We'll see you at 10.